So how's everyone doing? This is part two. I would continue my Waku of Hill campaign with Bob tomorrow night since I got a wedding that I'm going to tomorrow. So this is easier to live stream because these games are short. But as you know, we're going to continue where part one ended, but I'm going to have to redo the one game I was on because I got an error. So you guys are going to have to see that game again. Let's get started.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Coach Lembo told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hansen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. Down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage.
There's a crease. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. The 40, the 30, the 20, past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards in the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as a coverage unit right on top of it. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw, it's right. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Here's a little room there, and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He's going to take a shot. He's got it down the right side. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Snags it, and there's running room. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Shakes a man and he might take off. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go to the counter play. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Finds the tight end. Bounced off his feet.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Hansen. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Penn State! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking for room, it's Shelton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The give to the right. After 40, there he goes. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hansen. He pushes his... Down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Penn State!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Crawford. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. It breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Going with the counter play here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the pressure, and they got it.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Oh, they're after him. He gets away. Got some room in under the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field and hit. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crawford. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
A strike downfield. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bulls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Buffalo, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Shelton. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's right. Under fire. And down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with UTSA taking on the number 10 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Roadrunners eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but
there he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A first down for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Shelton. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Caught in the backfield. It's Birch. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Penn State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays. And those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. To the air, it's right. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Andrews. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bulls are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Shelton. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front.
Finding some room. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's third and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Here's Peoples. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. The short hands. It's Andrews. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's right. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Shelton. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. A little release to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Holmes. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unloads quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, good good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad...
The extra point is blocked. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finding open area. Got a little grass. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Plows through the defense. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Holmes. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Run inside. It's Burgess. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Makes the catch and he's free. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to pass, it's Holmes. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in, it's Simmons. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Hill. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. Keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. And his throw is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing Joseph. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll get rid of it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go play action with Joseph. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And the Badgers decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Back to pass, it's Beck. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now here's Joseph. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Runs through a tackle. Caught, and he's got room. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Finding it. There's some room. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Quarterback keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where the...
Touchdown, Penn State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big...
Might have a chance. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Joseph. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Joseph on the play action. Pressure coming. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Badgers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throwing Joseph. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. Handoff for Peoples. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Complete to the left. And into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Badgers! Extra point here will tie the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Joseph makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Some misdirection with the counter. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Fires on the move. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Here's a give to Peoples. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, it's Peoples. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll run it with James Peoples. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They go play action with Joseph. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the counter. Maybe some room here. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts. Two possessions, a lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the score.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Handoff for Peoples. There he goes. Picks up the first down. The 20, 10. He is in. Touchdown, Penn State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. There's a crease. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. And some room to work. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Joseph from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Badgers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. First down here for the offense. Here's a give to Peoples. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 25 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Crimson Tide looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. He wants an even greater sense of urgency from his team. It's the Big Ten Conference season opener, and even though they had a good first half, more urgency, more execution here to start the third quarter is the team's focus coming out of the locker room.
Holly, thank you. Here's a little room there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Peoples. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Dropping back, it's Beck. And the missed connection on third down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. A give, running right, it's Peoples. Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great job by the back on the option. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive run.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Motion from the back. Joseph on the play action. Here's the heat. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Badgers line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam and make a big play.
Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score.
And he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Kearney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the grab in their space. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Peoples. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Here's Peoples one more time.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys?
Maybe a crease. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. And the Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Peoples. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the extra point. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Joseph. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Joseph. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? He scores for the 5th time in this game. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Throwing Joseph. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I think this quarterback just needs to do a better job working through his progression. Looked to me like he was trying to force that into his guy who was covered on the play. There were other people open.
Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll try the left side. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Hand off, Peoples running left. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Peoples again. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Beck. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They go play action with Joseph. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Jackson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Joseph. Bears the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. Snags it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Badgers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option low, and not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Joseph on the play action. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Peoples one more time. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To throw, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one. And on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Reed, it's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Snags it, and he's open. Takes it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that is exactly how you draw it up, right? Hey, we're going to get this guy the ball. He's going to fumble it, but we know our own guy's going to scoop it and score and completely fool the defense. Man, that'll never happen again in a million more plays, but that's one the offense is gladly going to take.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Throwing Joseph. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Running inside, it's Martin. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Martin. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Joseph finds his man, and it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes it past the marker. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Well, that's going to do for part 2 of EA Sports College Football 27 Dynasty, Penn State, Nittany. If I could subscribe it, no case bell when I go out. I'll be doing Halo Campaign Evolved Part 2 tomorrow night. So have a great night. Peace.